Oscar Bevis for the Stomping Ground, powered by Wow Hydrate and available on the DAZN. Frank, just your initial reaction to Dmitry's close defeat tonight?
I thought he won it. I thought look, it was close in parts, but I thought he deserved the win in there tonight. I think the scorecards, one of them 116, 112, horrendous. You know, that's a fight that deserves a rematch for sure. Look, a brilliant fight, an amazing fight, lived up to everything we said it would be and more. You know, but what a show, what a night. But yeah, not the result that I think is fair.
Yeah, a really strong start from Dmitry. You could argue that over the first 3 or 4, you couldn't really give Artur an inch.
Yeah, like I think, you know, in parts, sometimes I think Beterbiev was winning in the latter parts of the rounds. You know, not stealing her out, but you know, was doing more work.
Together 3 or 4
yeah, in the latter part of the fight, latter part of the rounds. But I don't think that. I think Bivol deserved to win it. Not just because I'm Team Bivol, but you know, I feel like even when I was walking to the ring, a number of people were like, "Well done, you won that. Well done, congrats." You know, it was kind of a consensus everywhere. And I think the scorecards, especially that 116, 112 scorecard by Pavel Cardini, is just wild.
Yeah. Will you chase the rematch?
Yeah, look, I think it deserves to happen. It was an amazing fight. It was a fight that has been wanted for many, many years. And we saw it tonight. It lived up to our expectations, but it deserves a rematch. Dmitry Bivol deserves his chance.
Of course, it's not what we'd want to see as fans, but quoting something Dmitry said in there, he said, "I will now consider my future." Is there a potential that future he considers could be retirement, do you think?
I think, look, it depends on what he wants from the sport. You know, he's made money, so money is not a motivating factor. Don't get me wrong, everyone wants to make more money, but you know, when you've made a lot of money, it's about other things as well. His dream was always to become undisputed champion. And if he gets a chance to do it again, if he gets a chance to become undisputed champion, I think he'll carry on. But I think it's just about what more does he want from the sport if that shot isn't there.
Would it be difficult considering, I guess you're expecting the belts to fragment a little bit?
Not really. You know, I think there's an opportunity to make the undisputed fight again.
Would the rematch be an undisputed fight again?
I believe so, yeah. I believe the way it currently stands, I believe it could be.
Yeah. How do you think Beterbiev would fare at cruiserweight? And if we put in example your man Jai Patel?
I think it's too big, honestly. I think it's such a big jump. You know, not many people have made that jump successfully. I think it's a big old jump for him. But you know, he does push himself to make the weight, Beterbiev. You know, so. But I don't know. Again, for both these guys, he's 39 years old, so he's now become undisputed. What does he want from the sport? You know, that's going to be something he'll have to decide. But I think we'll see.
Yeah. Well, it's a journey we hope continues. But just finally, how do you reflect on your journey so far with Dmitry?
Yeah, look, it's been a journey that I never probably thought would go to where it has. You know, when we started all those years back, he's just a good guy as well. You know, he's a good guy. He stayed loyal, and we've had a great time with him. But this is just another part of the story, and let's see what's next. And by the way, I don't know why I've lost my voice. It's not because I've been crying. I have actually lost my voice.
Were you shouting instructions at Dmitry?
No, I wasn't shouting instructions.
You said you weren't a tactician, but
I wasn't shouting
shouting jab.
I wasn't shouting jab. Trust me. Yeah, it was you two. It was 19 inches too short. That's Top Rank rubbing it in.
On Chris Eubank Jr, impressed with what you saw tonight?
Yeah, look, I think he's had a long time out of the ring. I think it was a slower start for him, but you know, the kind of fight, like he said, he needed to get back in there and get a win. But he finished it. He delivered.
How close are we now that Chris has been successful to Chris and Conor getting over the line?
Yeah, look, we've obviously got to sort the situation with Conor, which, as I've said many times, we got to deal with very soon. We'll have it all done very soon, I'm sure. And then that's the fight we'll see next. I believe that's the fight for both of those guys next.
Yeah, I know we was arguing, or promoters were arguing yesterday about who should be in the middle, who shouldn't. Simple equation, Neymar.
Yeah, I mean, Neymar is a great promoter. You know, he's known for his boxing promotional skills.
I can't believe he actually initiated the
Neymar Promotions. Yeah, and they brought him in, didn't they? Yeah. Neymar Promotions, get me in, get me on board.
Do you think he'd sit down at dinner with you, Frank, Spencer?
Who, Neymar? Yeah. I think he'd be a great addition. You know, unfortunately, I'm not sure I'm good on the language, and he doesn't even speak Spanish, does he? So, you know, but Yeah, I'll have him at dinner one day.